How's it going, everyone? Mush back at it with another video. It's a new month and I'm gonna highlight some of the best pre-built gaming PC options that are available right now. Market is still crazy. Don't think things are going to get situated for a long time, so let's continue to talk about it month by month and see how things develop. We're not gonna be looking at any super budget-oriented PCs. Look, if you're looking for something sub like $700 or like $500, sub 500 really, integrated graphics are not a terrible option. So that's probably what you're going to have to look at, but if you want like a quality mid-range GPU, you do have to go, north of $800 really. Obviously, you can do some things and get a sub $800 build with a capable GPU, but once you get into the 900, 1000 plus tier, that's when you're starting to see some value out of your pre-built PC buying, and that's what we're looking for because of GPU prices being so high. But let's talk about it. First of all, we have the CyberPowerPC Gamer Xtreme Intel Core i5 11400F, 8GB of DDR4 RAM, and a GeForce RTX 2060, 500GB NVMe SSD with this as well. This would be a quality 1080p gaming machine. You could push 1440p as well for sure. An RTX 2060, yes, it's a last generation GPU, but it's still going to perform relatively well, and given that you're paying south of $1,000, I think this is a pretty good deal, all things considered. It's discounted as well right now, so not a bad pickup for what you're getting. Yeah, 500GB isn't the most amount of storage, but you can always expand that easily. Okay, now we're getting into the higher end builds, I guess you could say, north of $1,000, and we're gonna go over some AMD and NVIDIA options as far as GPU goes. So let's go with the Skytech Blaze 3.0. This one's got an i5 10400F, an RX 6600 XT, 1TB NVMe drive, a 16GB DDR4 gigabyte configuration, Windows 10, all that good stuff included. $1,300 on this one. The 6600 XT is a very, very good GPU. It's going to do 1080p gaming really well, 1440p gaming is solid as well, and you're going to be able to play the latest games at really solid performance as well. $1,300 for a capable machine is quite good. If you want an NVIDIA option, the Skytech Shadow 3.0 has a Ryzen 5 3600 6-core, 3.6 GHz a CPU, an RTX 3060, 1TB SSD, 16GB of RAM as well. This one noted to have a 600-watt gold power supply. Listed at $1,400, but it has a clip coupon and save $100 deal right now, so you'll get it for $1,300. So same exact price if you want some of the NVIDIA features such as DLSS, and you just have brand loyalty for whatever reason. Yeah, $1,300 for this is fairly good as well. And if you want to go the AMD CPU route, the Ryzen 5 3600 is a killer CPU, so $1,300 for that. If that coupon deal isn't available, maybe reconsider, but at $1,300, I think that's a really good pickup. Alright, now for an RTX 3070 option, the ROG Strix gaming desktop with an AMD Ryzen 7 5800X, an RTX 3070, 16GB of DDR4 RAM, 512GB SSD, and on top of that, you'll get a 1TB hard drive, Windows 10 installed, of course, as with all the PCs, $1,650. The RTX 3070 itself goes for a pretty penny, so $1,650, while it's expensive, again, the RX 3070 itself is covering for a majority of that price point. The Ryzen 7 5800X is a killer CPU as well. 16GB of RAM is great. Solid storage configuration with a 512GB SSD and a 1TB hard drive. The 3070, 1440p in my eyes is the sweet spot for that one. 4K can definitely be done, but 1440p is going to get you quality frame rates, and you're also going to get very good visuals out of that. If you go 1080p, yeah, you're going to beast through 99% of games. I say 99% because there's always going to be the 1% outlier, whether it be a bad port, whether it be XYZ, etc., etc. Ray tracing also. If you max out absolutely everything, yeah, even the highest end GPUs falter at times in terms of keeping a locked 60 frames per second, but the 3070 is going to do a damn fine job. And at $1,650, pretty good price on that one, all things considered. A little bit higher end of an option, the Gamer Supreme from CyberPowerPC, AMD Ryzen 7 3700X, 32GB of memory, an RX 6700 XT, 1TB SSD, and 2TB HDD with Windows 10 will be $1,800. That is a fairly good deal. On top of the 6700 XT, you're getting 32 gigs, you're getting a terabyte SSD and 2TB hard drive, A lot of quality stuff here. $1,800 for this is quite good. A little bit more expensive than the 3070 option, but if you want to go the AMD route, the 6700 XT is a killer GPU. Again, at 1440p, going to do really high quality stuff. You're getting more RAM out of that option as well. You're getting a better storage configuration setup, so another one to consider if you want to spend a little bit more. And then we have some other options that are a little bit on the higher end range. Let's go with the RTX 3080 option. The Skytech Shiva is with a Ryzen 5 5600X, 3.7 gigahertz. Again, RTX 3080 in that, 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, 1 terabyte NVMe SSD, and a 750 watt gold power supply. I have a pre-built PC from Skytech that's very, very similar to this. Thankfully, I bought it like a year and a half ago where prices were a lot better, and I paid like $1,700, and this is now $2,500. So that's kind of how crazy things have gone. And as far as the pre-built PC, I might have paid like $1,800. I think I paid $1,800, but nevertheless, just kind of goes to show how wild things are. But the RTX 3080 is a phenomenal GPU. 1440p, 4K, yeah, it's not a 3090, but it's a pretty damn fine GPU that can crush just about any game. You know, I'm playing games like Dying Light 2 very well. I'm playing Elden Ring relatively well, aside from that game's issues that game just has. This is a very, very good GPU. God of War, Horizon, Cyberpunk, all the latest games, you're going to be able to play them really, really well. $2,500, and it's going to be probably a capable GPU for a long time to come. AMD option, the Skytech Siege 3.0 is also $2,500. This has an i9-10900K, 3.7 gigahertz, AMD 6800 XT, 16 gigabytes, 1 terabyte NVMe, 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, 750 watt gold power supply. This as well, $2,500. If you want to go the Intel route, AMD GPU route, you'll get a 1 terabyte NVMe here as well. So very comparable in terms of that. $2,500, again, a pretty good option there. I should also note, if you want to spend another $100, you can get a Skytech Siege 3.0 with a Ryzen 7 5800X, an AMD 6900 XT, 16 gigabytes DDR4 RAM, 1 terabyte Gen 4 SSD, and a 750 watt gold power supply. That's $2,600. So, yeah, those last PCs I mentioned were all of the, you know, a very, very high end, but if you're trying to get a high quality gaming PC right now, you're gonna pay a pretty penny. Like, I wouldn't really go the $700 route, especially on Amazon. Like, here's the thing, if you type in like a gaming PC under $1,000 on Amazon, or like, let's say $600 to $800, what you're gonna see is a lot of PCs with like a GT 1030 here. Here's a pretty good option. The HP Pavilion has an i5 10400 and a GTX 1650. That's $730. I'll leave a link to that in the description box below. But yeah, you're seeing PCs here, $650, and they have a GT 710. Like, you're not trying to buy something like that. That's not gonna be that great. $770 for this iBuyPower starter, $770 with a GT 1030. Like, bro, nah, you're not, no, just no, you, $780 with a GT 730. I can go on and on, but those are the pre-builds you really want to stay away from. Yes, I know like $700 is probably that sweet spot that a lot of people want to spend to get a high quality gaming PC. It's just not that feasible right now, outside of this HP Pavilion option, which has its shortcomings as well. But that's gonna do it for me. Links to everything in the description box below, as always. They are Amazon affiliated links. I get a bit of a kickback. That is much appreciated. If you want to wait for better deals to happen, yeah, you can keep waiting. I would, you know, I can't really say I would recommend that, just because people have been recommending that for like 16 months, and I have a lot of friends right now that are just breaking and just buying a PC just because they can't wait any longer. But nevertheless, sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.